Welcome to Flip TV News. My name is Victor Ajayi. First, the headlines. Ebonyi government threatens to sack striking workers. Efcc secures largest assets recovery. Now on the news in full. Ebonyi government threatens to sack striking workers less than 24 hours into the ongoing strike action embarked upon by workers in some states over the non-implementation of the new national minimum wage. Ebonyi State Governor Francis Nwifuru has threatened to replace any worker who fails to return to work. On Sunday, the chairman of the Nigerian Labour Congress in Ebonyi State, Professor Ogugwo Egwu, expressed displeasure over the perceived lackadaisical attitude of the governor towards the plight of workers, describing the condition of civil servants in the state as worrisome. Nwifuru, speaking during a live broadcast at his office in Government House, Centenary City, Abakaliki on Monday, warned that salaries will be withheld and striking workers will be replaced if they fail to report to work within the next 72 hours. The visibly angry governor criticized the ongoing strike and the leadership of the NLC in the state, maintaining that he had fulfilled his obligations to the workers. He said, "If you don't go to work, not only that I will not pay you a salary, I will replace you within 72 hours in your office. If I don't see you in your office, as far as I am not guilty, I am not owing you. I am paying you what is supposed to be paid. And according to the agreement and constitution, I am not owing you. If you don't go to work within 72 hours, I will replace you. I have called the chairman of the Civil Service Commission. I have directed all the commissioners to go to their offices. All the agencies and all the departments of government must be in the office and record the people that come to work. Those are the people I will pay through table payment by the number of days you attend to your duty in your office. If you do not want to come to work, you will forget about state government." Efcc secures largest asset recovery. The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission has reviewed the recovery of an estate in the local Goma district of Abuja, measuring 150,500 square meters and containing 753 units of duplexes and other apartments. The commission described this as its single largest asset recovery since its inception in 2003. The estate rests on plot 109 cadastral zone CO9 of the district, was forfeited in a ruling on Monday, December 2, 2024 by Justice Jude Onwebuzie, according to a statement issued via the commission's Twitter handle on Monday. The forfeiture of the property to the federal government by a former top brass of the government was pursuant to EFCC's mandate and policy directive of ensuring that the corrupt and fraudulent do not enjoy the proceeds of their unlawful activities, the statement noted, saying the commission relied on Section 17 of the Advanced Fee Fraud and Other Fraud-Related Offences Act No. 14/2006 and Section 44 subsection 2B of the Constitution of the 1999 Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria to push its case. Justice Onwebuzie stated that he said ex-government officials had not shown cause to as why we should not lose the property, which has been reasonably suspected to have been acquired with proceeds of unlawful activities. The property is thereby finally forfeited to the federal government. While the anti-graft agency noted that the respondent is under investigation as it alleged that the estate was built with proceeds from fraudulent activities, it said the forfeiture of the asset is an important modality of depriving the suspect of the proceeds of the crime. According to the statement, the EFCC chairman Ola Olukoyede has described asset recovery as key in the fight against corruption, economic and financial crimes, and a major disincentive against the corrupt and the fraudulent. If you understand the intricacies involved in financial crimes investigation and prosecution, you will discover that to recover 1 billion naira is work. So I told my people that the moment we start an investigation, we must also start asset tracing, because asset recovery is pivotal in the anti-corruption fight, and one of the potent instruments that you can deploy as an anti-corruption agency for an effective fight is asset tracing and recovery. If you allow the corrupt or those you are investigating to have access to the proceeds of their crime, they will fight you with it. So one of the ways to weaken them is to deprive them of their proceeds of their crime. So our modus operandi has changed simultaneously. The moment we begin an investigation, we begin asset tracing. That was what helped us to make our recoveries. Olukoyede was quoted and saying when he addressed members of the House of Representatives Committee on Anti-Corruption recently. The recovery of the assets represents a milestone in the annals of operations of the EFCC and infallible proof of the commitment of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to the anti-corruption war, added the statement. Now behold on our news updates. Join us for more stories on our channels, Flip TV Plus. My name is Victor Ajayi.